Right, so welcome back to another one here on my bed again, which means we are just going to be talking. I do have plans for my car. I've got quite a big mod coming soon and quite a lot of videos on my car. So if you are here for that, stay subscribed. Just some filler videos while we're all stuck in quarantine. And I know I say it every video, but my hair is wet. It's not grease, so don't hate me. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about number plates or private plates and why I believe they're a very good investment. So at the time of recording this, I've owned 3 private plates and I've sold one of them. I'm trying to sell another one and I've got the 3rd one on my car, if that makes sense. And I've been driving for 6 months. So that shows like how into it I am and how I hope in the future I'm going to keep on investing in plates. So that can be from the typical £250 one, which is the cheapest if you aren't aware, of just a 7-digit plate, or hopefully a shorter plate, so maybe a 3, a 4, 1 day or 2. Obviously they're quite expensive, but I'm going to get into that in this video. So all plates come as standard as a 7-digit. So letter, number, letter, for the most part. And because these are what come as standard, they're not as like sought after, if that makes sense. So if you buy them straight from the DVLA, which is who like make the plates initially, that is £250, which is the base price of all plates. Yeah, £250 you can get a standard plate. What I've done with mine is I've changed the spacing, so it looks like Yes TS, my initials. And now this is where you can get quite clever with plates. So you can, for a G you can put a 6, for an A you can put a 4, things like that, and you can make some words out of it. So I'll put out some screenshots now of some cool plates, whether they're based on names, places, cars, everything. And this is where plates start to become a good investment. So obviously there are the short plates, so like M1, M2, all that kind of stuff. But me personally, I believe that the like funny kind of plates, or like the modified plates, so you change the spacing or you change a letter to a number, so like I said, a 6 for a G for example, I believe that's where all the good investments are. Because almost everyone has heard of, like, for example, M1 for the plate, so everyone will be going after it, which means these plates have already got like a very high price. They're still going to be going up, because the main thing about plates in the UK, once it's yours, it's yours. So if anyone wants it, they have to come to you. Then obviously you can charge a premium because they want it from you. That's where the profit starts. So even if you have like M1, M2, they're still going to be going up in value, but they're already up as it is. So you can get officially gassed if you haven't seen the channel. He has Gas You Up. I'll put a photo up here. And he actually got that off of the DVLA for £250, and now it's probably worth a couple of grand at least. So that just proves that these plates are still out there. You just have to be quite smart with like trying to find them, like changing things here and there to try and find the perfect plate. So he has GA55 UP. So the 55 is SS, so gas space U space up. It would be Gas You Up, all in one, so you up, but then he spaced it, so it's gas space U space up. I think I've just said that about 20 times, but yeah, it's all about being smart with it, and that is just an example. I think the main point is, once it's yours, it's yours. So if anyone wants it, they have to be charged at a premium. So for example, I got my plate for £250. Someone might see it and think, I would like that plate, how much would you like? And now I got it for 250, so it makes sense for me to sell it to him for that price. But because it's mine and he wants it, I can charge, realistically, I can charge as much as I want, but it may not sell. So obviously mine is a 7-digit, so might sell it at best for like 500 quid. This is just an example. But then if you have like a 6-digit, it could be a bit more, so like 750. A 5-digit, like maybe just over £1,000. 4, 3, 2, 1. It just goes up and up and up. Then when you get to the 3s and the 2s, the price just skyrockets. Asfel Khan actually has the most expensive plate in the UK, I believe. He has F1, so Formula 1, but it's also two things, F1. So the price of that is just insane. I'll see if I can put up a screenshot of the proper price. As for actually getting these plates, I would recommend sites like Reg Transfers. So they search not only their own site but other sites as well, so you can find where these plates might be. And let's say I typed in Tom, they would come up with like things close to Tom, so it doesn't have to be exactly it, so then you get a wider variety as well. It's all about just checking everywhere you can. Or auctions are a great place as well, because you can see what's coming up, what's sold in the past, and get a good guess on the prices of ones that are coming up. So yeah, just keep an eye out, and yeah, the shorter the better. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed, or like this has been helpful. If you have, like and subscribe, comment any suggestions or improvements, and hopefully I'll see you in another one. So cheers.